All right. What is happening? What's up, everybody? How we doing? Hopefully well. All right. So, gonna start the day off kind of just with the usual. Do a restock. Let's see if I can access the guild bank yet. Hey. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the restock, and then we'll go from there. I have a couple things I would like to do today. Number one being, what's it called? The first one being some of my alts that have the tailoring cooldowns, get them set up with alchemy. Because I think I want to get them set up to do not even like Dracithus transmute cooldowns, but just like frost and fire into air transmutes. I might eventually decide to do air on them, or I mean Dracithus, but for now, that's kind of the goal, is just to transmute to awakened airs, because those are the most expensive awakened right now, and having just a cheaper source of airs would be really nice for gem crafting. But I can also, like do 2x4 farming for airs specifically. So we've got options, obviously, but just trying to get things a little bit more established, I suppose. So yeah, I also did run out of. I ran out of what's it called? Awakened orders. My stockpile is sadly gone. So I have to buy all the mats now. So we have to be a little bit more conscientious in terms of what we're buying and what we're selling for, unfortunately. All right. Sometimes these are definitely worth crafting. Not right now. The fuck is this song? I wish I had like a solid playlist I could play that just didn't have to worry about copyright or anything. But I get it. Everybody is out for that bag these days. Gems are not great right now, are they? Deadly Alex Strazite is solid profit, but everything else certainly isn't great. This is probably not profitable. Or it's going to be profitable, but not worth it, yeah. This is going to be profitable. Barely. Well, I was really thinking there were going to be gems that were a lot more profitable than this. Kind of disappointing, but it's all right. I need to send a little bit of gold over, actually. I did make some solid profit off of Elemental Harmonies, though. All right. We will check all of the other professions as well while we're going through this. I was talking about in previous streams that I was thinking about trying to get 2 characters set up to do gathering. And I did do that. But it seems like very, very, very much so not worth it, which I think was the general sentiment that I was getting from all of you or some viewers. But I went for like 30 minutes, and I was only targeting elemental nodes, and yeah, it just was not worth it. 30 minutes yielded less than 2k value on both characters. So like maybe 4k combined. So we'd maybe be looking at like 80k an hour, or 8k an hour, not 80. Which obviously is not great. At that point I'd be better off just targeting cuz the gathering is like a fairly involved process too. Like it is easy to kind of mindlessly do things, but when you're like targeting specifically elemental nodes, like you have to kind of be watching. So I might as well just do like an air 2x4 farm or something like that. Be way better off just doing that. What's up, Rui? Yeah, good weekend to you as well. Nice to have a few days off of work. We always love that. I could honestly stand to go do that. See, like, why didn't it give me any credit towards that? I just deposited 500. That made no sense. All right. I've been doing some selling. Also, like, obviously with the last stream giving away 2 epic editions, that was like basically $200, which has got me thinking maybe I could do a giveaway of a collector's edition. The only challenge with doing that is you can't just gift it like you can with the epic edition or base or heroic, whatever. So I don't know how that would work. Somebody would have, like, whoever won would have to, like, give me their shipping information, which people would, I imagine some people would be cool with that, but I don't know. A collector's edition giveaway would be fucking sweet. So I have engineering. Oh, because I need engineering on this guy. I could almost just drop skinning on this guy, though. Do something else, potentially. All right. Well, let me actually check cloth and Furious Wilder cloth real quick. Look at some of the PvP crafted cloth gear. I think bags I could craft and buy the materials off the auction house and make a solid profit. So I'm going to take a look at that stuff, and then I might get started on doing a few characters alchemy. Because I don't think I'll need that many points. I just need enough points to really go into, like, full transmutation. And resourcefulness, and that would be it, I think. So it shouldn't take too long. It's draconic combatants, right? Yeah. So those would probably be worth crafting, but let's look at the bolts. I can guarantee rank. Okay, cool. So let's do that. What if we crafted 100? How much does that cost? 68k. Let's do 200. Hey, Bravanza, what's up, dude? I'm doing well, bestie. Hope you are, man. Nice to see you. Snoozio, what's up, dude? Welcome in. I wanted to buy a collector's edition, but my only shipping to my country is 62 euros or pounds or whatever you call that. That's crazy. Dollars. Shipping alone is that expensive? That's wild. All right. See, that would be expensive. If I did a collector's edition giveaway, also having to pay for the shipping, I mean, obviously that would add quite a bit. Making tons of gold, bro. 2 gold caps, 5 days. And my trees. 2 gold caps in 5 days would be fucking awesome. I'm sure somebody's done it. Okay, so I will craft the wilder cloth bags or chrono cloth bags that I have the materials for. Okay. I just can't believe that Awakened Ire are continuing to skyrocket. Like, who would have thought? I wouldn't be surprised if there was like nobody that bought like a significant amount of Awakened Ire with the expectation they were gonna spike. But if somebody did, they'd be making 2 gold caps in 5 days. Barely in the green for this crafting session, but that's okay. What's up, Legendary Zone? How's it going, dude? Nice to see you. Gonna need to empty the mailbox here soon. Spent too much gold recently. Do I have a multi-craft tool for this? I think I do. Gear optimization. Where's that? Top gear. That's it. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully well. Bertosaurus spawned has spawned 2 days ago on some servers and 2 weeks ago. Oh shit! Do you think they're like maybe increasing the amount that Bertosaurus shows up on the auction or the black market auction house? Feast on EU tanked from 138 gold to 91 gold. Not worth crafting. You know, it's crazy. I haven't actually looked at the feast prices on NA in a little bit. I just assumed that they've been struggling. I've actually also just been kind of busy with like crafting other stuff. I haven't done feasts in a little bit though. I have done a lot of cooking though. Like, just to be fair, I've done a lot of cooking, but it's just been a lot of like smaller dishes. So like blueberry muffins, I craft these blueberry muffins, and oftentimes the margin is like I get on average like 12 to 13 gold profit per muffin. And they sell decently. I don't know why. I mean, they're used in one of the feasts crafting, so maybe people are just buying the muffins for that. But I've been doing a lot of just like base cooking. So I'll show you the recipes I've been doing. I've been doing all of the deluxe fish dishes. And then I sometimes do like Riverside Picnic. Basically what you can do is you can just look at like these different feasts and see what they materials are that are also crafted by cooking, and a lot of times those materials are going to be profitable. So snow in a cone, I've crafted both of these fish dishes. Well, like I said, all of these deluxe fish dishes I've crafted. Those muffins. Sometimes I'll do a crafting session of exotic spices and pebbled rock salts. And then I have been doing a lot of deviled egg cooking. So, chef, respectfully, the kitchen isn't closed. The kitchen must adapt to the tongues of the customers. I don't know that works the way I'm intended for that to sound, but we'll stick with it. Your European kitchen is not making gold. It's in the negative. Top multi-craft. Yeah, that makes it way more profitable. Wonderful. Bro, I just want a burrito. Me too, legendarism. Me too. But I think I've just come to terms with the idea that I won't get one. Nice. Unplugged my headphones. Sorry, just eating some nuts. Do you guys like nuts? I actually might have this account go through and do some crafting right now. So I said that I've been crafting a lot of deviled eggs. So what I've been doing is crafting the assorted exotic spices and the rock salts myself, just to increase the profitability a little bit more. Because usually the assorted exotic spices, yeah, so they're an average profit of 2 gold, 14 silver per craft. So if I just craft a bunch myself, I keep thinking my phone's going off. That's just going to increase the profitability. The pebbled rock salts, it's not as much profit per craft, so it's not going to have as much of an impact on the end results. But it's just another account that's just like, doing crafting. Like it's not that big of a deal for me to just have these things go through and craft. So that's what I'm actually going to do. And having the chef's hat obviously just makes crafting these items way quicker. So that's unbelievably convenient. I had an add-on installed. Yeah, why can't I see my quartz casting bar? If I do it this way, does it work? Oh, there we go. I see. Okay. Okay, cool. So that can go. Actually, before I do that, I want to log over and just see if there's anything in blacksmithing or leatherworking that I can craft. And then we'll go there. Can you check if you get a difference in profit loss when simming with salad on the side for Growl's reference? Yeah, definitely. I can check that. Just remind me when I get back onto that character, if you don't mind. Oh shit, I'm almost out of Wilder cloth. Your profit loss doesn't change? That's strange. It definitely should. I'm gonna craft those couple pieces real quick. So those must be grouped, but the Infurious, wild, there they are. How many rank 2s do I have? 26. Just for sake of simplicity, I'm gonna just add those to that group for now. Come on, it's in the line of sight. Cool way to roll into the auction house. I don't think I'm out of shadowed alloy yet. Oh, I am. Wait, yeah. Well, would you look at that? Although, look at the profitability, it's way down. Not worth it, in my opinion, only because that's cutting it close, I think. Are we sure that's... That seems unbelievably profitable right now. Okay, we'll take it. I will certainly take that. Now, how much gold do I have here? Not a whole lot. Looks like we're going to be emptying the mailbox here today. Okay. Semi-writing check to his other tunes like it's nothing. Gotta keep those checks rolling, man. Otherwise, what are you doing? That's fine. Okay. Let's have a quick look at cooking. And then we will move on to the next thing. How much are salads on the side on your EU, Bravanza? One gold, 37. So they had a big impact just on mine, as you can see. That's really strange that it's not impacting the profitability whatsoever. Is it profitable to craft salads on the side yourself? What you could do just to test it as well, just to kind of see how Craftsman's working, is you could enter a price override for the finishing reagent salad on the side, and you could put it to like 5 gold or something like that, and then add it in to see how it impacts profitability, just to make sure that the price override is like actually. That would be maybe the next step, just to test it, but that's really strange. Salad on the side on my server, I think, is probably between 3 and 4 gold. I actually am going to need to craft salads. Doesn't change. That's really strange. Yeah, I'm not sure why that wouldn't be working for you. That sounds kind of like it's not working properly, though. So oh, there's an ad. I'll wait. Okay. Oh, we could. Yeah, I don't think File of Quick Hands impacts cooking when you have the chef's hat on, which is probably a good thing. Too fast might be a little too much. Anyways, so if anybody here watches different gold making content creators, whatever you want to call us, you're probably familiar with Gaming Hero. And so I am like working with them, I guess. So I'm going to be writing up, that's a really tiny, I'm going to be writing a guide, I suppose, on jewel crafting and inscription, which is probably going to be similar to my YouTube video, but just a written guide. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to work on that. Thanks, Zen Pal. Appreciate it, man.
No, dude.
No, dude. Emiliano, what's up? What game is what? That I'm playing? Okay, so we've got alchemy. This is Gold Sim. Yeah, the game is Gold Simulator. Yeah. Gold. This is a rich simulator. All right, let me pull up a profession leveling guide. Actually, let me look and see where transmute awakened air alchemy level 15. Okay, that's so I just need to get to 25. What's up, Roy? So I'm setting up. I'm starting to work on getting my character set up with transmute cooldowns, but specifically, like, I don't think I'm gonna do Dracothist, at least starting out. It seems like it's going to be very easy to get him to a point where I can just do like an awakened air transmute on a weekly cooldown, which might turn out not being super worth it. I honestly don't know, but I kind of just want to try it out because, again, like, I think it's going to be easy to get a character to the point where you can do that. So yeah, that's kind of my my approach right now. I might eventually decide to do Dracothist transmutes, but we'll see. Wow, Wraithbark is spiked back up. I don't need the rank 3, I guess. I thought you were going the potion route. Oh, no, I'm not. Potions right now are like 125 gold, and people use like 4 per dungeon, so they sell pretty good. Yeah, I can imagine they do sell super well. Probably like would be a good thing to look into, but what do I need? Oh, Draconic Vials. Yeah, maybe I'll look into setting up a potion crafter at some point, or I definitely want to make sure I have kind of 2 characters going for that in War Within. Like, I think people understand professions now, and I think like that's a big reason that I want to get alts for like kind of created and ready to go for War Within, because I think my best option is going to be having multiple characters for, you know, different professions to kind of target certain knowledge point trees at the beginning, which I get is a large reason why some people, you know, hate the current state of the game, but whatever. And then with the Awakened Air transmutes, like ultimately what I'm going to do is just use those Awakened Airs for gem crafting, most likely. Or like 100%, that's what I'm going to use them for, just to increase the profitability. Because I want to, like, if I can take base items and pass them through as many like cycles of like resourcefulness procs and multi-craft procs, like you're just kind of increasing the longevity of those items every single time you go through. So the more times I can do that, the better. So did I already have transmutation? So I just need 20, 30, 45 knowledge points. That's not too bad. Okay. That's still going. I don't know why this is throttling me. There we go. Hopefully gems increase in value throughout the day today. Otherwise I will be less sad. Load now. Oh God, I hate this week aura for this one damn reason. I don't know why it needs that to make the menu that big. Do I have TomTom installed? Yep. All right. Do I not have dragon riding? What is happening? I have dragon ridden. We're gonna relog. That's weird. Mounts. Mount. Okay, strange. I'm just gonna put that there for now. Okay, we go this way first. Taste the candy. Oh, this is gonna be tough to get these treasures. And I also don't have enough metal. To get the 30 knowledge points from the Artisans Consortium vendor, so that kind of sucks too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this fucking quest. I hate this damn quest. I generally don't like things in this game if I have to do them. Or like when this game makes me have to do stuff. I just want everything for free. Okay, there's one. What do I click the pot? Ah. Hey, what's up, Card Freak? How you doing, man? All right. Contraband concoction.
What the hell are you on?
What the hell are you
Have you
on?
been smoking some funny cigarettes or something?
Jay Sinkini, thank you so much for the follow. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Happy to help out with anything. Also have some resources in Discord and a YouTube channel with some videos you can check out for gold making as well. You can just say Jess. All right, awesome. Well, welcome in, Jess, again. Very appreciated for the follow. How people make profit with their critical one. What are you referring to, Legendarism? Oh shit! Hearthstone game table sold for 50K. That's neat. In alchemy, the red potion for PvE. Oh, I honestly have no idea. The only alchemy craft I do is Tepid Versatility outside of Primal Convergence and some soon to be transmuting. But I could realistically go look at that profession or that recipe and go into simulation mode and see if I could potentially figure out how people make profit with it. So I can do that if you'd like. Okay, thank you for teaching me about alchemy. Let's move on to the next spot. I live in the Midwest, and it was cold today, man. I'm wearing a sweater, obviously. And then also, pants. Hell yeah. I'm not going to worry about that particular Elementus Splinter thing. Remove waypoint. Well-insulated mug. That's where we're headed next. Saw you're online on YouTube. Right on. Well, I appreciate you coming over to the Twitch side. I think Twitch Live is a bit better than YouTube, just for the viewer particularly, just because channel points. I think it's just a bit more friendly. Why can't I hear anything? That's not fun. Ice File of Corrupted Rage. That's probably the one that Legendarism is talking about. He said it's a PvE one, and it's red. Okay, yeah, that is the one. Oh, this is going to take forever, isn't it? All right, let me just find a break when I can... when he casts. Got it? Okay. We peacing out. Or we gonna die. We gonna die. We gonna die. I don't have the one thing to go into stealth. Okay, just kill me. Come on. So yeah, Roy, if you have any insight as to why that's so expensive, or how to craft it for profit, I'm sure Legendarism would love to hear. Remove. Okay. Has anybody watched Baby Reindeer on Netflix? Somebody's had to have watched this show by now. I can't be the only one. It's crazy. Baby Reindeer. It's the craziest show. I've been captivated by it. It's a true story. I won't give any spoilers, but it's a true story. It's like making national news right now. One of the people portrayed in the show has gone on TV with Piers Morgan, if you're familiar with who that is, to like defend herself. Yeah, true stalker. It's wild. It's like I've been captivated by it, but at the same time, it like sometimes makes me super uncomfortable to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna just turn this off for a little bit because like the actress does such an incredibly good job, and it just like makes me like literally I'm just like, oh my god, this is uncomfortable. Like yeah, you'll have to check it out. Legendarism. It's called Baby Reindeer. What do you think of it, Rui? Jess, you also should check it out if you have Netflix. She's crazy, but he also has some issues. Yeah, I could agree with that, really. Oh, I'm fucked. She wanted to drag someone to court for the show. Yes, she does. So the main character, the main character in the show is the actual person in real life, and he's also the director or like created the show. So he portrays himself in the show. You saw an interview with her and it was rather disturbing. Like an interview with the actual woman? Or the actress? With the actual woman? Okay. Yeah, I mean she's kind of, you know, she's got a couple screws loose, I think. Because he furniture the desire on her. I think that might be a mistranslation there, really. No offense. Otherwise, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. But the main story is the loneliness of people nowadays. Yeah, for sure. All right. Hopefully, this gives me enough knowledge points / metal to combine that with 1 to 2 knowledge point books. We'll see. There it is. Get out of here, dog. Got it. He ain't got nothing on me. You're playing in Kata a bit now? Right on. How's that going for you? Are you doing gold making on Kata? Only 10K to make a token. Damn. That's a cheap token. Well, no, I'm sure. I'd be curious to know how long. I know gold back in the day was a lot harder to make, so. Did I only get 5 things for knowledge points? Okay. All right, so now I can do Transmute Awakened Air. And is this really impacted by multicraft? Can you multicraft proc? I guess you can, huh? So I want multicraft tools. Jess, how many knowledge points can you farm a week? So that's kind of like once you've gotten rid of all the one-time sources knowledge points, I think it's like 14 a week. But if you are able to kind of maximize all the one-time sources, so there's quite a few. So you can get like, you know, all those treasures that I just picked up. And I can still go to Zerlet Cavern and the Emerald Dream well, I don't know if I could actually get to the Emerald Dream. I think you have to be 70. So I could go to Zerlet Cavern to get those ones as well. And then you can get 30 from this vendor. You can actually buy 10 from the Loam vendor for 300 order resources or Dragon Isles resources, whatever the hell. So if you maximize all of those and you get all of that, it can take, you know, maybe an hour or two to go around and collect all the one-time sources. And you can get like damn near 100, maybe even a little more than 100 knowledge points. And then that can kind of get your entryway into a profession. All right, legendaries. I'm gonna look at that potion for you now, or that file, whatever it was. I think it was corrupted something. Ice Vial of Corrupted Rage. That's it. So where does this recipe come from? Decayology. Okay, so first things first, let's just assume you've got everything maxed out that's relevant for this. So many knowledge points needed. Okay. So now that we have that all taken care of, now let's make some corrections for the missing skill. So we'd need, what am I at? 26? So we'd need 74 skill. Oh, plus the tools, duh. That would give me another 22 skill. So 96. Be tough, I guess. Without some of these tools, it'd be tough, but it might not be profitable. What your best bet might be is to unravel Awaken Frost. What most likely is the case, because it's even the same case for like Tepid Versatility, is like if you're just buying the mats off the auction house, it's not likely that it's profitable. But if you buy Frostbitten Wilder Cloth and Decayed Wilder Cloth and unravel, convert those rousings into the Awakened version, and then craft the Ice Vial of Corrupting Rage, it probably would be profitable for you at that point. I only thought you could get like 5 to 6 a week, so I'm not fully maxed out yet. Oh, well, one thing you could do, Jess, is you could get a week aura like this. So this week aura is called Profession Knowledge Tracker. And this will show you all of the one-time things and then all of the weekly things. And it'll reset on a weekly basis when your servers reset. So if you're on NA servers, then on Tuesday, EU, whenever that is. It's like all these blue ones are repeatable. So every week I can get 2 knowledge points from expedition drops. That's going to be like going out and doing like dirt piles or expedition scouts packs. I have a chance to find 2 knowledge points per profession from that per week. There's going to be 2 items. So for tailoring, it's the Onar and Weave and Stupidly Effective Stitchery, which are going to be items that drop off of mobs. There's going to be the Profession Master, which is just going to be a one-time thing. There is also right now there's Darkmoon Fair, which would be smart on any characters that need knowledge points still, because this will give you knowledge points and skill points. That's what I meant to say was skill points. So if you need skill points, you could do that right now. And then there's Crafting Orders quests. There's a couple of quests you can do. So point is there's a lot of weekly stuff you can do. And if you have a week aura like this will just kind of let you know every week what those things are. And then another nice thing with this week aura is if you also have TomTom installed, you can collect, or you can click this TomTom waypoints thing up here. And if you're in the right zone, when a waypoint is generated, the week aura combined with TomTom will just tell you where to go to gather some of these things. So like the items you have to kill off of mobs. It'll give you just a waypoint to the area where those mobs chill. That kind of thing. Missive multi-craft. The weak aura is... Let me actually look on the website. Because I don't know if it's the same name as the profession knowledge tracker. This is it right here. Actually might be worth doing like this one instead. I'll put a link in chat. I'm actually gonna try installing this one instead. That looks way better. Oh, and it has the, so, yeah, that's good. It would be nice if they had one updated for, like, the most current patch, because there's some additional treasure still out there. All right, so I just want to get some profession tool orders placed for this guy. Maybe just the main tool. And then I can just buy the other two pieces off the auction house. Oh, and I can actually craft this tool on my druid. Hell yeah. Yeah, no problem, Jess. Happy to help out. I think I still need the missive. Okay. That's one done. Blamalam was the character I was setting up to do whatever it's called on. But I don't think I'm going to continue that. And by whatever it's called, I'm specifically referring to mining and herbalism. But I think now's a good time for a little shoot sesh.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Yeah!
There we go. right. All right. All right. Bada bing. Okay. It's nice to just get up, get moving a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Jordan, what's up? Welcome back. Hope you're well. Gonna just have the webcam off for just a little bit here, but don't worry, I will be back. Rui, you can make a token on classic servers in 2 to 3 days because of inscription and the addition of transmogs. That's awesome. Good on ya. Just by the way, there is a giveaway going. We're gonna have back-to-back giveaways basically until War Within launch, and then after War Within launch, we're gonna continue giveaways. But I don't know what the hell we're gonna do at that point. But you earn giveaway points by or loyalty points by just watching the stream. Once you hit 500 loyalty points, you can then purchase a giveaway ticket. There's no limit on how many giveaway tickets you can purchase. And the next giveaway is, I think I said June 13th, and 2 copies of The War Within. Just this past week, I gave away 2 Epic Edition copies of The War Within. I don't think we're going to continue the trend of Epic Edition every single time, because that's very expensive. Put a giant dent in my virtual wallet. I didn't know you were on Twitch. Like I said, I've watched your videos on YouTube and saw you were live, and then your bot said Zunk. Zunk. Jess, thank you so much for the sub. That's unbelievably kind of you. And that's also a good thing. Being subscribed on Twitch, you will earn double the loyalty points. So you can purchase twice as many giveaway tickets. Last giveaway we had, I think, 100, like damn near 200 entries. Hell yeah. Oh, well, and I guess also that also is now relevant because you're subbed. You'll have subscriber access in Discord. So if you join my Discord, as long as your Twitch is linked to your Discord, then you'll get the subscriber role in Discord automatically. And with that role, you'll have access, because I'm also doing a subscriber exclusive War Within giveaway. So you're also going to have access to that. So all kinds of giveaways. I think what I might do is just kind of like, you know, I might just like have some Oprah days where I'm just like, you know, who needs a copy of War Within? As long as I got enough gold, like, boom, let's get it. Here you go, here you go, here you go. You get a copy, you get a copy, you get a copy. That sounds fun. Okay, so if you already have the game, so a couple things. Number one, like let's say you bought the base edition, like the $40 version, and the giveaway I'm doing happens to be like Epic Edition. You could just upgrade to the Epic Edition, or the other option would be if I'm giving away an Epic Edition and you win and you already have the game, I mean, we can just do something else. So like, you know, that's like the Epic Edition cost me like $95 to gift. Well, like the game plus tax. So we would just, you know, like choose whatever you want off the store. Let's get it right around that same price and call it good. Wait, so if I win, could I gift it to a friend? Yeah, by all means. Whatever you want to do with it. It's your copy, so once I give it to you, whatever you do from there. I think the only limitation would be is I don't know if I gifted it to you, if you'd be able to gift it to them. I mean, I probably wouldn't care too much. I don't see why that would be an issue. All right. So let me get this character's name now. We also could do some islands. If anybody does not, or does it, if anybody wants to do some islands, please speak up or forever hold your peace. But I would love to do some islands. You always want to do islands? Are you on NA? EU? Damn. Well, that kind of sucks. I know you're here, I know you're here for gold making. I'm wondering what class you'd play in PvP because I know you like PvP. I do very much so enjoy PvP. If I had to choose, generally I go for classes that like, so the two classes that like appeal to me the most, I think, for PvP is going to be Rogue and Mage, just because those are both like high skill cap classes, and they're high skill cap classes. Now, that is not to say that I'm good at them, but I just like the idea that, like, you know, with both Rogue and Mage, like, you have different things to like outplay people. Like, I love mages and like they're blinking, and you know how you can like time warp. Like, you're just kind of, it reminds me of like LeBlanc from League of Legends. So yeah. Roy never seen me PvP once. Yeah, I haven't done any sort of like actual content in a while, to be completely transparent. I've almost exclusively done just gold making stuff for a while now. But that's not to say I wouldn't. Like, for example, like if somebody was in stream and wanted to do some, and we could like do it together, I'd be down. I would just be starting from kind of square one on my mage. I'd probably try playing my mage. What do you PvP on, Jordan? Do a big show of how to start a new account. Oh, I need to play on EU. I've actually talked about, I would like to, eventually start an account on EU and try my luck with some EU stuff. I've had some different people say as well that they would like, help get me like kind of a foothold on EU if I were to make a character over there. I haven't done 2s or 3s in years, usually just play VGs. Yeah, I enjoy arenas. Probably more so than BGs. Just because BGs kind of make me rage because I just get like zerged or whatever you call it, however you pronounce it. Get kind of raged. I ain't making a EU account anytime soon though. I got too much to do on NA. EU will be, I don't know, maybe I'll like make some sort of like stream goal, like some, like, I don't know, it would be like some insane stream goal, but if we hit like X number of subscribers or something, I would start an EU account. I know that's kind of what Canada was doing. Or is doing. Roy, what would you PvP on? Oops. Did I not get to 25? I did. I think I'm actually just gonna bring my druid down there just to help quickly and easily do this. I always PvP as a marksman hunter. Sometimes I'll play Windwalker monk. Okay, right on. Marksman hunter is like the PvP god, isn't it? Oh, this is the wrong. I probably should have made sure I was in a proper spec prior to just lunging in here all willy-nilly. What's the best healer for PvP? Druids are brutal, no way of stunning them. Actually, well, so I don't know what the best healer is. Like, obviously, there's metas and whatnot, and I don't know what the current metas are. But druids, like, I like, oh, there's an ad. I'll wait. Okay, sorry about that. Was talking to the wife. Oh god. Oh god. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. Silence. I was talking to my wife. But in regards to your question, Jess, I don't know what the best healers are for PvP. Because, like, obviously there's like a meta. But I actually did main Resto Druid back in the day. I guess I would like still say that I main Resto Druid if I'm healing. And depending on how you talent, like, you should have a stun. You should have a Mighty Bash, I think it's called, as a stun. And then also, like, Cyclone is nice. Being able to shapeshift out of slows is awesome. So, yeah, I mean, I love Druid, but they can be difficult. I mean, last I was trying to play Resto Druid in PvP, I knew they were not that great in PvP. So, I mean, there's that, I guess. And yeah, I'll be down to hop in Disc here in a bit. I think once some more people hop in here, we'll probably look at doing some sort of group content and hopping in Discord. Druids are very versatile. They have a lot of CCs. Yeah, they have a shit ton of CCs. Cyclone's awesome. Oh, nice. Thank you, bro. You're clutching that for me. I mean, I don't like PvP. I almost apologize to the bots and comps. Apologize to the bots. That's awesome. Ugh, my nose. And now I'm just not being targeted this time. Like, I'll take it. I like the amount of damage it does. Sniper shot is insane. Yeah, so for sure, marksman hunter and PvP is fucking awesome. And a lot of people, like I've seen people on Reddit talk shit about the amount of like resto or marksman hunters, but fuck it. It's awesome. And I saw because I do subscribe to the WoW PvP subreddit. I forget what it's called, like World of PvP maybe. And just like the other day, I saw a video of somebody getting sniper shotted for like 700,000 or something along those lines. I don't know how much health people have in PvP now, so I don't know if that's like a one shot or what. But I thought that was insane. So Jess, are you pretty into gold making, or are you just maybe like just trying to get into it? Or maybe you're a master gold maker? I'd like to be into gold making. I just have the worst luck on the auction house. What have you been doing to do your gold making, and why has it not worked out for you? Like, what are you selling? And is it just, I guess it's probably just not selling if you're having bad luck on the auction house. Pets and mogs. Yeah, those are definitely items that are slow moving. Yeah, pets sell slow and transmogs sell very slow too. So the most like markets I'm in is like commodities. That's how I do most of my gold making, but I am like working into different markets. Like as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to do islands because that's like I'm slowly working my way into transmog. I actually did see. We'll have to log on my Diet Pepsi with the speed set because he actually had a not massive ticket item transmog item sell, but an item worth like I think it was 60 or 70K sold, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, it might be worth looking into. It might be worth looking into getting into some commodity markets, Jess, just to diversify kind of what you're selling. If there's one thing I've learned is like having a lot of diversity just in the amount of products you have available. The different types of products is hugely relevant in terms of just like the amount of profit you're going to make. Okay, wonderful. I finally sold a pet yesterday from doing islands. It took like 1 month for 6K. You should probably sell your transmogs like on like RP servers. They would probably get sold faster there. Potentially. I wouldn't be surprised for them to sell faster on RP servers, that's for sure. It's just hard for me to like maintain stock on different servers. I find that very difficult. All right, I just want to repost some auctions. I haven't reposted in a minute, so let's go through and do that real quick. The amount of transmog I have has kind of increased quite a bit over the past like week or two. I was like usually having just about 100 transmog items to sell, and now it's like damn near 200. My tailor sells a ton of bags, but it's not a lot you earn on those, and that's why I want to get my skill points on in all my crafting. Yeah, being on a low pop server certainly does not help. But you don't need like just, and maybe I'm misinterpreting or just misunderstanding what you're saying, Jess, but you don't need to like fill out all of the knowledge points in a given profession for it to be profitable. Like let's like just looking at like inscription for a second. Let's say you wanted to get into inscription. Like you could, you know, go through and get all those one-time treasure knowledge points, and then you could like with inscription specifically, you could get into like inking and just get started into inking, and all you would need to do is put knowledge points into understanding flora, Well, technically not even understanding flora, but I would recommend it because this would also give you access to milling as well. So understanding flora, flawless inks, rune mastery, and perfect practice. So just those four are the only relevant knowledge points for like inking and milling. So you could just do all the one-time treasures, get all of those knowledge points maxed out, and now you can be producing inks at the highest level possible compared to somebody that's been working on this profession for as long as the tier or the expansion's been launched. So I would definitely recommend looking into some things like that. I thought you did or more to get all the recipes. So you might have to rank your skill up to like 50 to 60 is probably the highest skill you'll need to learn more recipes from the trainer. And then from that, getting additional recipes is just going to be doing different content and seeing like what the source is. So like if I look at my unlearned recipes, like they're all from like different knowledge point sources or maybe reputation locked. Like none of them require me to get additional skill. But again, the knowledge points, yeah, certain recipes, but it might not be relevant. Like technically you'd need knowledge points to unlock these recipes, but it's likely that it's not worth unlocking these recipes because they're not going to give you any sort of benefit unless you are a completionist that just likes to have everything unlocked. So if you are, or like if you have all the things that like reputations maybe or professions, maybe it's relevant then. But if you're just looking at it from a gold making perspective, then you don't need to go into those things. Do you farm the flowers or buy them? I just buy them. And usually, like Writhe Bark, I will mill the Writhe Bark to get Flourishing Pigment as opposed to just buying Flourishing Pigment off the auction house. But some of the other pigments, I don't mind just buying them directly off the auction house. Don't you call me out like that. Are you a completionist or all the things completer? Maybe is a more apt way to say it. You get overwhelmed at times with all the rep farm for all the alts. Allergies. Yeah, it can definitely be overwhelming. I try to recommend just focusing on one particular like profession and one particular sect within that profession, like inking and milling within inscription. Get started in that. Get to a point where you feel comfortable. Get basically at a point where you have stock that you're selling through and you don't want to necessarily craft more until you've sold through that stock or most of it. And once you're kind of at that point, you'll start to naturally look for other things. And then you can just start looking into a new profession to get into, like blacksmithing and just doing alloys, or tailoring and looking at like bolt crafting, the bolt cooldowns, whatever it may be. Okay, so these are good to go. So we'll start on this guy next. All right. I've gotten all started, so I can't wait for War Within. When rep is account wide, not tune, and yes, depressing. It's not all. It's not going to be all rep. Oh, I think they're starting off with just War Within reps, right? And then eventually they're gonna they're looking at working backwards through previous expansions. But I think they were saying that it's just a lot more difficult to do past content than with introducing new content. I think. It's not really what I wanted. Awaken fire. Awakened frost. Rousing. Air. Frost. Writhe bark. That's how you understood it? Okay, cool. That's how I think they're doing it. Which makes sense. I mean, I get that, I'm sure it's probably... Because, like, if they did... Well, I just, like, imagine that it's got to be difficult to figure out, like, those ratios because... I don't know what the hell I'm saying, so I'm just going to shut up. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to say it, so I'm just going to stop. If you shut up, it's going to be a boring stream. Well, fair point. / invite Brez. Okay. Thank you for the extra metal. Hey, Tiger. What's up, dude? Early stream today? Yes, sir. I mean, I feel like I've been usually live around this time. Oh, and Manders. Well, look at that. How are you? Nice to see you, Manders and Tiger. Hopefully you both are well today. I am just getting some characters set up with transmute cooldowns so that I can do Awakened Air transmutes. I think that that's going to be worth doing because they're super cheap to craft. And we always need more Awakened Airs at a cheaper price. Now, is it going to be a big impact? No, by all means. But it will increase profitability. I'd be curious. I would love to know. So, most people here know Anna Jodis, and he did the Awakened Air transmute on all 50 of his characters. And he said that it was profitable, but he's starting to work back towards Dracothist. But it just makes me curious how many Awakened Airs he ended up with from that. I can really flight form with that. It sounds like cheating. Can I really just go over there and grab that one in flight form and not have to worry about it? I'm floating. You're a bit early. Yeah, fair enough. And it just helped me fix my jerk at this thing. I had a missive of inspiration on the one tool instead of multi-craft. Damn. I'm happy you got that figured out, Manders. Tiger watching without audio. Weirdo. I'm going to a Metapalooza this afternoon. Anybody ever been to a Metapalooza? On my end, it says you're watching without audio, Tiger, but maybe the game just, or not the game, Twitch just sucks. Dude, that's so convenient. Why did I not know about this earlier? Hell no, I'm not in combat. Are you serious? I swear if this other dude gets aggroed onto me. Hey, Des, nice to see ya. Long time no see. I've been to what? Assuming it's a festival with lots of meat for sale? Incorrect. I'm kidding. It's just an event where there's going to be a shit ton of different meats cooked You pay an entry fee, and then you can just eat as much meat as you want. Talk about a meat-a-palooza. Give me all kinds of meat. This is also why druids are the best. Yeah, my mom's situation has been taking a lot of time. I'm taking time for me today. My husband and I are celebrating our 22-year wedding anniversary later today. Well, congratulations on the 22 years. That's fucking awesome. My wife and I just recently had our 3-year. And I'm looking forward to one day being at the 22-year mark. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Sorry to hear about whatever's going on with your mom, too, Des. No worries for taking some time away to do that. Hopefully I didn't make you think I was trying to guilt trip you or anything. But you do your thing. I'm just happy to see you again. Oh, shit. I'm resto, so let me just bing, bang, boom, pow. Uh-oh. Just had some tasty food delivered to my desk. Can't beat that. So I'm gonna let it cool off and then shut the old Webby off for a little bit so I can eat. Can't let you guys see me while I consume. That sounded weird, didn't it? Jess, do you and Manders know each other? Maybe from like a stream or something? Just, I don't know, it seemed like you knew each other. Maybe you don't. Maybe. Maybe you were just being friendly and saying hey to Manders. Most expensive food you could ever buy. You're always friendly? That's what's up. We love friendly people.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it. Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
Ooh, I need to sneeze. All right, thank you for the redemption, Manders. Gives me some time to let the food cool off. Thank you. All right. Let's shoot some hoops. One, two, three, four, five. Sorry, guys, I lost my spot, so we'll start over. One, two, God damn it, Kai. Three, four, five, I'm flustered now. Oh my god. Six, seven, I think that's 9. Damn it, Vanders. I was struggling for that one. Fuck off, Tiger. That food's gonna be ice cold. Oh shit! All right, turn the webcam cam off for a minute for a few. Thank you for the blessings. All right. Let me get. Okay. Before I forget, it's Waddle Chef's Time Walking next week. Chef's Hat for those that don't have it. Huge. Yes. Thank you for calling that out, Manders. That's going to be super important if you are wanting to do cooking. Not even in Dragonflight. The Chef's Hat is going to be relevant for every tier of cooking. So it basically speeds things up by like 4 times. So get the Chef's Hat, even if you're not going to do Dragonflight cooking, but you might do it in War Within. It's worth it. My mom got her official dementia diagnosis yesterday from the neurologist, and she'll be moving into a memory care unit, most likely by the end of the month. My dad can't manage her on his own anymore. She's verbally abusive sometimes, and it's come close to fix. Damn, Des. I'm sorry to hear you're having to deal with that, and that your family and dad are having to go through that, and that also that your mom's having to go through that. That sucks. I mean, that really sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. Manders, what do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. You made a bunch of those pebbles and spices and figured out it was 2 cooks per second. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a solid number. Compared to like oftentimes 1 cook per like 3 seconds or something like that. WoW is your therapy. WoW is my therapy too. WoW is an unbelievably therapeutic game for me. Tiger, sorry to skip over your question about if I'm going to be on later tonight. I don't know. I mean, are you asking in reference to like, am I going to be streaming or am I just going to be on the game later? Streaming, I mean, I guess the answer to both is I don't know. I hope to be doing both later. But like I said, I'm going to be going to that Meetapalooza. So it would be after that if I'm able to. We're definitely going to be live tomorrow. Ain't no doot about doot. Oh, sorry. Hopefully you guys can't hear me eating. If you can, I really apologize. I hate hearing people eat. Drives me crazy. You're eating before going to an eating festival? Yeah, because yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm just hungry. But Manders, you and I can relate on that BPD diagnosis. BPD homies. Damn, Tiger, I'm sorry to hear that your wife left you, man. How are you and the kid holding up? I'm kidding, by the way. I know what you meant. I just thought that was funny. Maybe it wasn't funny. The way I first comprehended that joke is that, or not even joke, but that statement was like that she left you like for good or something. Hey, what's cracking, Fader? Dinner ASMR? Hell yeah. That sounds awful. We all comprehending as the wife left for good? Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I finally, since the 27th of last month, made a token. Since the 27th of last month, that's 2 weeks. You made a token in 2 weeks? That's awesome. Congrats, dude. What were you doing? Like deviously deviled eggs? So were you doing anything in particular, Fader? Like were you crafting the spices and the pebbles and then buying the rest of the materials to craft the eggs, or were you just buying all the materials outright for the eggs? Listen, Bravanzo. This isn't a dog eat dog world. This is a dog feed dog world. We're all cooks in the end. We might as well feed each other. All right. 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 You guys are talking too quick. I am now completed eating. So many eggs, 100K eggs. Jeez, Vader. I've been cooking a lot of eggs too. And I've been doing. You do craft the pebbles and spices. Okay, that's literally what I'm doing right now on this character to craft eggs afterwards. Eggs have been a pretty decent profit point for me too. You always got to make the pebble and spices to make more gold. That's what I'm saying, Manders. Craft the crafting materials you need to craft. She didn't leave for good. Oh well, she left for 5 days on a girls' trip. Just finished her master's degree. Took a mini vacation. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats to your wife. What did she get her degree in? Master's is a big fucking deal. You about to be a stay-at-home dad, aren't you? That's what I'd be. I'd be fucking hyped if I was a stay-at-home dad. Your wife has been cooking in it for a while. That's true. Hopefully it's not devious. Or a devil. Or a devious devil. So, Fader, it depends on if the salad is too expensive, it is going to be negative. So, salads do not get impacted by resourcefulness. Like, you cannot resourcefulness proc a salad on the side. And so, really, the way that it's going to depend if using a salad is worth it is if the potential of the multi-craft proc outweighs the cost of the salad. So oftentimes what I would encourage is if you're craft simming, or if you're simming the craft, if it's saying that it's not profitable with salads on the side, try doing a price override, because it very well could be that that's crafting the salads on the side yourself would be profitable. And so you might be able to get a salad on the side. So if you're doing this sim and it's saying it's not profitable to use a salad when they're like 4 gold each, but if you were to craft the salads and get them at 2 gold each and you did a price override, it should give you a better idea if it's profitable. And you should see in those cases that it probably will be profitable if you craft the salads. Nurse practitioner. I'm already stay-at-home dad. Dude, hell yeah. Good for you. You're living the fucking life. Nurse practitioner is huge, too. Craft your salads instead of buying. Yeah, that's usually what I do as well. Can you show how to do that? Yeah, absolutely. Let me just swap characters real quick. Actually, I don't know that I'll be able to show you on this character. So I'll show you on this character. Yeah, I got you, Fader. I can show you that. Yeah, fair enough, Tiger. Like I know, like parenting is very much still like a job. But I feel like that would still be pretty rewarding compared to like clocking in at a 9 to 5. All right, so if I do a scan of the deviled eggs right now, if I put in salads, it increases my price to 9 gold, 94 silver. Now, let's do one thing real quick here. Let me do a cooking scan real quick, but I'm only going to get the prices for salads. So I just need salad on the side, which is 4 gold. Lava beetle, which is 1.98. Hawk and bloom, cheapest is 0.30. Saxifrage, cheapest is 0.99. And conveniently packaged ingredients, we'll just keep it 1 gold for sake of this example. So this is saying I can get a salad for 2 gold, 46 silver per, if I craft it, as opposed to buying them off the auction house for 4 gold per. So if I go into price overrides here and do finishing reagents, salad on the side, and it said it was 2 gold, 46 silver per, 2 gold, 46 silver. Look at the profit, average profit per craft. So updating that price to roughly what I'm going to be getting the salads for shows that it's going to increase the profit by like a gold 50 roughly per craft. Should I use and craft salads even if it's like 20 silver per profit? You mean like if the salads are 20 silver profit, or if the difference that the salad makes in the final craft is 20 silver profit difference? Either or. I think that really is just like it depends on, you know, what you want to do at that time. Like if you're just trying to get product on the auction house, then maybe it's not worth it. But like if you're cool with spending the time to do the crafting, then I probably would. Just like I guess it also depends on how much you're crafting. But usually I recommend to craft your own salads, because generally, like I just think that's the best option. Especially like I usually try to watch the prices of like lava beetles in particular and try to get bulk of them if the price goes a little bit down. So kind of depends. Honestly, can't wait to go back to work. Oh, fair enough. Haven't hit arsehole years yet. I was still making money last night on stuff that said negative because the price of spices was up so much it messed it up. Yeah, that's another thing that you have to watch for. Like if you're looking at craft sim, like I've noticed this a lot with like feasts, for example. Like, so it's saying this is profitable right now, but if like the Riverside Picnic, sometimes I see the Riverside Picnic price like reset and go way up. And so if you just do an initial scan of this and you'll see like, oh, it's not profitable, you might be like, I'm not going to craft this then. But like a lot of times it might just be like, again, specifically like one of the particular mats is just expensive. Now, if it's like the basilisk eggs, there's nothing you can really do about that. But if it's like the seafood platter, any of the fish dishes, the picnic, then you might just be able to craft that yourself for a much, much cheaper price. And then, you know, the banquet craft becomes profitable because of that. So definitely, you know, something always to kind of consider. What's up, Relax, Ante Farm? Pretty nice that you have a list of everything to buy, sell, and craft good. Yeah, that's what this is. So this is, I didn't really explain or dive into this, Jess, but technically, even as a non-subscriber, you have access to this type of thing. But as a subscriber, you just have a little bit extra stuff available to you. But it's available in the Discord for everybody. And so you have this price list with an auctionator shopping strings. So basically you can put these auctionator shopping strings in, and then you can go through and update the prices on this price list. And then you can just go to the dashboard and see what's profitable. So like, let's say I wanted to look and see if, do I have Unraveling? I'll go to my banker. So like, let's say I want to see if Unraveling is profitable. I can just use my Unraveling shopping string. I can come to the price list. I can update the prices. So Frostbitten is 5 gold, 22 silver. Decayed is 396. Singed is 539. The spools I'm not too worried about. It's pretty negligible, but I'll update the prices just cause. And then the Rousing Frost is 1145. Rousing Decay is 3.23. And Rousing Fire is 3.75. So then I can come to the dashboard and I can go to this Unraveling section, and now the prices on the Unraveling section have updated. And so like Unraveling at the current prices for a Frostbitten right now would be worth it. So I would, if I bought 10,000 Frostbitten Wilder Cloth, and I could expect to make like roughly 4,000 gold profit. And then this is what I can expect my price per rousing to be from Unraveling the Frostbitten Wilder Cloth. And then if I convert it to Awakens, that's roughly what my price per Awakened Frost would be. And so I do have this available for, so for subscribers, the extra subscriber section is this milling section. But otherwise you'll have access to cooking, unraveling, prospecting, and crushing. I wish CraftSim had an unraveling thing because I spec'd into unraveling early in the expansion. It's just now. You're probably at an ad. Vader, yeah, I agree. I wish CraftSim's unraveling section was a little bit more polished because it's definitely not accurate right now, but I agree. Unraveling is definitely meh now. It's not really worth doing if you're just going to unravel and sell Rousing Frost back on the auction house or Awaken Frost, but it is worth doing if you're going to take those Rousing or Awaken Frost and use them in some other craft. Like right now, chaining unraveling with alchemy is really good. So you unravel Frostbitten Wilder Cloth, you convert the Rousing Frost into Awakens, then you craft those Awakens into File of Tepid Versatility and sell that. That makes it a lot more worth it and valuable for your time. Relax Anti-Farm. I don't think Tiger... Well, I know Tiger wasn't calling you a kid, and I'm sorry if that's what you thought. He was having a conversation with somebody else and talking about their kids. But yeah, nobody was calling you a kid. Unless Tiger was. And then that's in that case, that's fucked up, Tiger. I'm going to ban your ass. So all this info is in the Discord, right? Yeah, it is. So here's my Discord. There you are. I think you said that was you. So you'll just have to link your Twitch to get access to the subscriber section, which is right here. But you should have access to this gold making section right here. So here's my TSM profiles if you're wanting access to my TSM profiles. And then this is the sheets link. So you can just click that link and you would just need to make a copy of the sheet and then you'll be good to go. All right, now I'm going to craft up a bunch of salads on this feller. I feel like I hit gold. I didn't sub to get anything. What do you mean you feel like you hit gold? Oh, no, I was referring to my kid, but figured that context was in the chat for all to read. Yeah, no worries, Tiger. You're good, dude. I'm just pulling your leg. I need to continue on this guy as well, don't I? Okay, finish canceling real quick. Then I'll get mail sent out. Good luck to you guys on the giveaway ticket. Just to clarify, this next giveaway is just going to be base editions. I want to do base editions because I want to do more giveaways. Like I could have given away the other day when I gave away 2 epic editions. I could have probably done like damn near 4 base edition copies. I could have given away 4 copies of The War Within instead of two epic editions. So, I don't even remember when I said that giveaway was going to be. I think June 11th. So June 11th is going to be 2 copies for anybody that purchases giveaway tickets. And then we're also going to be having a subscriber only War Within giveaway as well. I put all the prices of the stuff unraveling minus 41K in 15 minutes. Well, yeah, I mean, that's just because Craft Sim's unraveling stuff doesn't work. I would definitely not trust Craft Sim unraveling or like prospecting or milling. None of the values are accurate. I put all the prices of the stuff for unraveling. Oh, in the sheet. Are you on? You must be on EU or something then. Or maybe you were looking at. Yeah, I don't know. US? Was that for Frostbitten? Or what cloth was that for? That's really strange because I just put in the prices and have. I mean, these are EU prices or US prices that I just put in. EU rules. Not for gold making, apparently. That's just the feedback I get from a lot of people. Shots fired. Fader, you messed up. Gotcha. Yes, that will make a massive difference. And I should probably remove that per 15 minutes thing because I don't know that that's technically accurate. Like based off of the math, you could unravel 10,000 Frostbitten Wilder cloth in 15 minutes, but I think it takes longer than that just because it's such a fast process. I think most people's computers, it's going to lag out and ultimately slow it down just a little bit, make it take a little bit longer than 15 minutes. That's a good point. Yeah. CraftSim will show. So that's a really cool thing that I actually just recently found out about. But there's a option in CraftSim to see craft results. And so you can actually, well, Roy just clarified that if you unravel and view the craft results within CraftSim, it'll be accurate and show you accurate data. But the simulation mode, or like the price simulation, does not work. Awakened. Frost just one, right? Yep. Fire just one. Rousing. 2. 4. So because clearly I'm super slow, mogs are bound on auction house servers, right? Whereas food and stuff like that is connected to all servers. Yeah, so transmog or any gear, like basically items that don't stack for the most part, or is I think the general rule of thumb that you can look at it by. Items that stack are going to be region wide. Items that do not stack will be your server specifics auction house. Or if you happen to be on a few servers that are all like conjoined or whatever, then it would be available on all those servers auction houses. I could actually also look back at Elemental Harmonies, because I crafted a bunch up yesterday, and they surprisingly all sold overnight. Usually it takes me a couple of days, because when I craft up my Elemental Harmonies, I usually end up with just a little over 3,000 Elemental Harmonies. So I kind of assumed that these would... The ones that I crafted yesterday would also take several days to sell, but when I log off at night, I usually put like all of basically everything that I have on the auction house. Just hopefully it sells. And somebody must have gone through and bought a bunch of Elemental Harmonies last night, because woke up this morning and they were all gone. We love to see that. Just feels like cheating, but I'll take it. Ah, what? Leave me alone. Dang it. There we go. Not sure why chat keeps logging me on and off. Like Twitch chat keeps on saying like you've connected to the chat or something. It doesn't say anything like that on my end for you. Not that I think it would, but yeah, it's strange. I don't know. So Tiger, what are you trying to farm tonight if we do play? You trying to get into anything in particular? I want to get T-Dupe into something that we do. He's been asking in Discord the past few days about like he's been asking in Discord past few days if anybody wants to do some farming, so I would like to get him in. You're open to anything? I wouldn't honestly mind trying to get into like some Dragonflight stuff. Like material farms, islands. Yes, I would also be down to do islands. So I have like 4,200 doubloons right now, and basically the next time the elemental lockbox or whatever it's called is available, next time the elemental lockbox is available, I want to buy as many as I can. Although I don't know if it's going to be the next time it's available, because like if it's available this coming week, I don't know that I'd want to do it, only because I really want to have like a just shitload of lockboxes. I would like to do Silithus, Saltstone, Old World T-Mog, but really anything is fine. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd also be open to doing some Old World T-Mog. I think like Saltstone, Silithus, maybe Isle of Thunder, one of those I'd be open to. I don't know if I'd really want to do any sort of like dungeons or anything like that. Why that specific lockbox? So that lockbox has the leather Firekin gear. Firekin Amos is the shoulders from that set, which is pretty valuable. And it's also nice because those lockboxes are only 75 doubloons, whereas like the epic lockboxes, for example, are like 175 or something like that. Maybe not that expensive, but they're just those lockboxes again. They're cheap and they have some decent sets in them. I think, like it's at least the Firekin set. So that's why specifically I would target those ones. No dungeon farm, just group. Open world farms is what I'm looking for. I do way too many raids. Last dungeon farm solo as it is. Yeah, I feel that. Well, I don't know for sure how available I'll be tonight, Tiger, but I hope I am so we can make something happen. But if not, are you going to be around tomorrow? Because I'm definitely going to be doing or streaming tomorrow, and definitely I'll have a more open free day tomorrow, I believe, too. So I'll have some more time. I haven't done the Stranglethorn one. And those sell really well, I take it. So the Firekin Amos, I think, like the Firekin gear does sell pretty well just because it's a pretty cool looking set. But it's all like transmog, so you know, like even if it has a decent sell rate, that still doesn't guarantee, you know, quick sales or anything like that. So you still kind of like have to just bear in mind again, like all the implications of transmog farming, because they're still relevant. I can be prior to 3 p.m. and get my kid around that time. Okay, gotcha. Stranglethorn has a few different farms. I like the ogre farm more. I haven't ever done any farming of really any sort in Stranglethorn, so I'd be open to that as well. There's no quick sale on mogs. No, for the most part. I mean, if you're selling transmog, you should just kind of be in that market with the assumption that there's no guaranteed quick sales. Like, you know, there might be every once in a while, maybe you post an item that you just got and just happen to get a sale. I'm sure that does happen for some people. But for the most part, I think you have to kind of, you know, have transmog and just again like just have these like just tell yourself, you know, like it could take a long time for these different items to sell. That's how I approach it. Fastest sell I ever did was Sword from Zereth Mortis. Oh, Varus Guillotine. 100k might have been maybe a steal. I don't know. Were you just undercutting competition, or did you just kind of throw it up on the auction house? Because Varus Guillotine, I think, is worth quite a bit more on NA servers. But I also heard that transmog, it seems like as a whole, is kind of has more value on NA servers than EU. Trade skill said 100k. Gotcha. Did I exit game? No, I didn't. All right, so this character also has inscription and tailoring, so I can't do it on him. This character, so 1, 2, 3, 4 characters with it now. Okay. Better than nothing. I'm going to look up various guillotine prices. So the cheapest on US Realms is 200K. Let's check EU prices as well. Cheapest on EU right now is 295. Bummer. I mean, 100K is 100K. Maybe at that time it was at that value because more people had it. Like if it was current content, then I'm sure there were more Verruth's guillotines on the auction house than now. All right, so we're almost done with salads. Razorfin Great Belt. That's the transmog item I had. Sold. But I can't play with you. Oh. Yeah, I mean it lower because current content, like you said. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna check on what's it called? Zap throttles again. Oh, I know what I need to restock. And I need to complete those crafting orders. All right, so let me think. Sounds good, Tiger. Take care, man. I'll probably be at the Meetapalooza by the time you return. But I will hopefully catch up with you later this evening. If I'm able to play. So Quack E. Quack. These prices are just junk right now. Well, this would definitely be worth to craft. It's very cheap to craft. Damn, 700 gold for that lowest I've sold one for is 3K. 700 gold for what, Roy? The Zap Throttle. Yeah, the Zap Throttle, just a few days ago, they were selling for 3K each, which was sweet because they do sell very quickly on Area 52. But the price came down rather quickly, so that was kind of unfortunate to see. These are just fireworks that have decent sell rates, but like you never see them. So like so I could craft some Zap Throttles. 222 gold, 220 gold profit isn't great. I also could craft some Quackies. The sell rate on these is pretty trash too. And scrap toys are what make money. Mostly the scrap toys. What do you mean? You mean like with the scrapping system? Or do you just mean these random devices? You rummage through scrap and you can get toys from it? You can't sell Quacky. Yeah, I was crafting. I had some Quackies for a while. They took forever to sell. That's just why I never really restocked on them. Whenever you use your tinkers or throw bombs, you have a chance of recovering a piece of scrap. You can rummage through scrap to uncover junk components that can be peddled off to uninformed buyers. So, do you just craft bombs and then just throw them? Yeah, I hadn't heard of that system, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna let my RAM have a quick break here. Stupid memory system. Guild Bank's not working again. Love it. Video and Discord.
Hey everyone, it's Jet back today with another toy video, and today I'm going to show you how to get 3 toys. They are called the Seat, Defective Doomsday Device, and the Malfunctioning Stealthman 54.
Oh wow, look at those values.
Now in order to get these 3 toys, you'll have to be an engineer. You'll also need to have 40 points in Scrapper down here, because once you have 40 points in Scrapper, it lets you rummage through Scrap Now, which has a chance of finding unique treasures. Now these unique treasures are the toys right here. Now if you are not an engineer, don't worry, as you can buy these toys from the auction house. They're not cheap though. That is why if you're an engineer, you can make some gold selling these toys, and the farm is not bad at all. So once you're an engineer, and if you are an engineer, you're going to need 2 items. You're going to need any Dragonflight armor or goggle piece, any piece of gear that you could throw a tinker in. So it could be goggles or an armor piece right down here. I went with the peripheral vision projectors because I am a druid and a leather wearer. Now the item level does not matter. You just need something that you could throw a tinker into. Now the tinker that you're going to want to get is called the tinker called the Plane Displacer. Now this tinker makes you, it gives you the ability to go invisible. Depending on what quality is for how long. Now the quality does not matter in here either. So you just need the Tinker Plane Displacer, and you need a piece of gear that you can throw that Tinker into. Now once you have these 2 things, you want to come to Borealis Harbor if you're an Alliance, or go to Ipu if you're Horde, who is located in the Great Seal. He is located right here inside the Great Seal. Now I'll put all the waypoints in the description below. Now, once you have these 2 things, you want to, like, I'm an Alliance player, so I'll be in Borealis Harbor. I'm going to go see Kiku, who's located right up here inside this building in Borealis Harbor. Now, when I come in here, Kiku is just chilling here in the corner right here.
Yeah.
Now, when we get to this spot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip my goggles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hotkey my goggles right here. And another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a macro. Now this macro here will help us rummage through scrap. So we'll make a new macro right here. We'll just call it scrap. And this will save us a lot of time. So we're going to put, especially if you're going to right here, this and I'll post it in the description below if you want to make it yourself. So once we have this macro, we're going to save it. And we're going to hotkey this right down here also. Now that we have our goggles equipped and our macro made, and both of those hotkeyed, we're going to talk to Kiku. Now Kiku on the Alliance side or Ipu on the Horde side, when you talk to them, they let you queue into the LFR mobs right here. Now you can kill these mobs if you want. You can actually run this whole raid on LFR if you want, and it's not hard at max level to get transmog if you're looking for anything else. Now once we get to the first mob here, what you want to do, and this strategy, because I tested it before making this video, was posted on Wowhead by a person called Masai. Invisibility mode right here. All you want to do is you just want to tag the mob, the boss right there, and just reset them. Now you could do this by shadow melding if you're a druid, or if you're another way you can break.
Oh, he got a
combat,
piece of scrap.
with another class. You can. I just found it just quicker just to run out and then let her reset. Let this boss reset. Now the boss will respawn, and you notice that once we reset the boss, our tinker resets also. So we don't have to wait for the cooldown. We can just keep doing this again. So we'll do it again here, because sometimes when you use this tinker, it will fail. Right? But if it fails, all you got to do is just pull the boss again. So all you got to do, and then reset it, and it will reset again. So we'll use this. We go invisible. We got another piece of scrap. So we'll just pull this boss and reset it. Now you can see how this is if you want to farm these toys.
Interesting. Had no idea that existed, to be completely honest. I'd always seen like that scrapping system and was always kind of like unsure / curious of what it could be. And had no clue. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, Manders. Time to get the deviously deviled eggs going. So, to do that, I have 13,437 and 13,457. So 13,437 divided by 3. All right, so I can craft 4,479 deviously deviled eggs. All right. Add open recipe, 4479. The only thing... Uh-oh. I need money. Might have to empty the mailbox here soon. Oh, wait. I have money in my guild bank. Can't even open the guild bank, though. / reload. Let's try that. Nope, can't open the guild bank. All right, hopefully that's enough just to get me through this crafting session. One day, my hope is that I can, every single relevant character for gold making that I have, I can just load them each up with like 5 million gold. That way I just like never have to, well, not never, but extra time in between restocks. Or I guess redistributing my gold. And I need 45,000 3-cheese blend. Are we gonna have a collected gold in War Within? So each character will still have their own bags, and like the amount of gold that they have in their bags will not be like shared between all.
What the hell are you on?
What the hell are
Have
you
you
on?
been smoking some funny cigarettes or something?
Main act, I don't know. Main, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. If you have any questions about gold making, please feel free to ask. Also, I have some resources available Maniac. Hey, thank you, Vanders. It's a clever name. That's your other half. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, welcome in. Nice to meet you, other half of Manders. You've got a very cool wife. So happy to have you here. All right. Anyways, drill's still the same. If you have any questions about gold making, please feel free to ask. Happy to help out with whatever. Jess, the gold in your bags will still be individual to a character, but you're gonna have access to, like, you'll have a warband bank. So the warband bank is going to function similar to a guild bank, in which like you'll have certain tabs, and all the tabs of the warband bank will be accessible between every single character you have, regardless of faction, I believe. And then in that warband bank, there's also going to be a way to deposit gold, and the gold cap in the warband bank is like 100 million gold, or like 99,999,999, I think, is the limit. Here's the cap. So you'll be able to deposit gold into there, and then that gold would be accessible with all of your other characters. I don't even have 1 mil. Yeah, it's funny. We were talking about it the other day. I was like curious how Blizzard decided to come up with that limit. But I think the idea for most people is it's not really about the limit. I think for most people, like including myself, like I don't ever foresee myself getting to 100 million gold. And that's just to say that I just don't care to get up to that point. Like I would rather use that gold to, do fun stuff on stream or whatever. But I think the idea is just that limit is there to have a limit. But for most players, I think it's just going to kind of feel like an unlimited bank, because most players aren't going to get up to 100 million. So you can just store every ounce of gold that you have in there and just never have to worry about reaching the cap. He watches over my shoulder often. I'm using his comp to watch because I don't have a second screen besides my phone. Oh, right on. Very cool. Appreciate the ghost or the ninja follow. I don't know how you'd refer to that. Gildy helped you get the longboy. Grats. That's exciting. I don't have a longboy. I want a longboy so bad. Yeah. So why do you want a longboy, Manders? Do you want it for functionality, or do you want it because it's kind of like a status thing? Like, look out, bitches, I got a longboy. I think the main reason I would want a longboy is just to sit still in Valdrakken, wait till and just like act like I'm AFK. See people run up next to me on my mount. Give it a second so they're like in the middle of the auction house and then move. That sounds fun. That happens to me. Somebody will be using, like, I'll run up and use somebody's like transmog mount or their auction house mount, and then they'll run away, and I'll intentionally stay still just to act like I wasn't using their mount. Because if I was on the mount and I ran away and I immediately saw somebody start moving and like running into the auction house, I'd be damn sure like, yeah, that person was using my mount. So I don't want them to get that satisfaction knowing they screwed me over. So I stand still for like 5 minutes, because who knows? Maybe they're watching me for that long. Like, motherfucker just knows. So I'll sit there, wait it out, twiddle my thumbs until I'm like, okay, they've got to be gone by now, and then I can start moving. So I'm kidding. I'm not really kidding, actually. I kind of sometimes do that. Eggs are worth selling again? Yeah, eggs have been profitable. Kind of depends on, you know, how you approach it. If you craft the rock salts and the assorted exotic spices, that's just going to increase the profitability, along with the salads on the side. You can craft those as well, and that will help with profitability as well. Let me mute real quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, did I not mute, or did I just turn my webcam off? I don't know what I did, but whatever. Also, what's up, Ajax? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Welcome in. You want to be one of those assholes? Yeah, I am one of those assholes, but whatever. I mean, I don't mind people using the Longboy. I wouldn't mind either. No issues with it. But just to mess with them is kind of my perspective on it, I guess. Legion. What's up, Legion? Blizz should make them that if they're in use, action mounts, they can't be dismissed until not in use, maybe even paralyzed in place with a buffer around important. I don't know about that. That just sounds like if you're on your mount and people are using, like, what if you're just, like, what if somebody goes AFK while they're on the auction house on your mount? You're just trapped there until they eventually come back or AFK log out? I mean, I get what you're saying from the perspective of just like helping out the person using it. Most people are just going to be on it for a quick second just to buy something, so that kind of thing would certainly help those people. But anybody just kind of in use, no AFK, like 20 seconds of inactivity or something. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like people would still get upset with the prospect of they can't move because somebody's using their auction house. What if like an auction house bot it ended up using somebody's Brutosaur? Those would be, you know, kind of active the entire time. They would be imprisoned. Farming basilisks. Maybe a usage fee of 1%. I always kind of thought too, like, or not kind of thought, but when they first introduced mounts with vendors on them, I always I initially thought that, you know, like the player who owned that mount would get a portion of, you know, whatever gold or whatever, just because like that would be cool. But that would be cool if somebody, like, if, you know, because you have like a 5% auction house fee. But maybe if you use somebody's Brutosaur, maybe it's like a 10% auction house fee. 5% goes to the auction house, and 5% goes to the mount owner or something like that. That would be cool. Saw a lot of Murloc farms going. All mailboxes will look like Jurassic Park. It's cold. Is it cold down in South Africa? Is it? Oh, because it's winter there right now too, eh? It's so weird to think that it's winter in another place on Earth. I feel like that just goes to show how big Earth is. Kestrel, hey, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, please ask. Happy to help out with whatever. I'm actually not going to do this right now. I'm excited for time walking next week. Get a couple more characters, or my alts, a couple more levels. Then we'll only need 1 or 2 more time walkings to get to 70. Welcome back from the ad. Kestrel, I don't know if you were in that ad, but if you were, welcome in. Hope you're well. Thanks for chatting. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm doing well, thank you. It's Saturday afternoon, so we're chilling. How are you? I am looking forward to next week because Super Squirts. What the fuck? Planning on leveling 100 plus pets. I don't know what Super Squirts is, but that sounds kind of fun. I got full normal Awaken raid done last night on stream. Oh shit, good for you, Manders. Was it a guild run, or did you just enter into a pug, or what? You're okay, Castro? Right on. Well, again, welcome in. Are you just kind of getting into gold making? Or are you a current goblin, Kestrel? Or yeah, kind of where are you at with gold making? You think it's this week for us in NA? Gotcha. I don't even have garrisons on. Like, I don't think any of my characters have garrisons really. Was supposed to be a guild and friends run. Was only 4 of us from the group. I got elected to lead for the first time ever. Right on. I did a good amount of raid leading for my guild last tier. Raid leading is kind of stressful, though, in my opinion. What raid was it? Like, what week is this for Awakened? Wiped on Fire Rack. Oh, gotcha. Okay. What do you raid on, Manders? Damn. Dag nabbit. You did normal. And what do you play? Like, what do you for rating specifically? How long have you been playing WoW? I started WoW in Burning Crusade, towards the end of Burning Crusade. I don't know how far towards the end, but yeah, Burning Crusade is when I started. Off and on though, I haven't been playing like consistently since then. There's been a lot of times where I've like I didn't really play much of Legion, for example. Played a little bit, but not a whole lot. You don't know what Burning Crusade is? Burning Crusade was the first expansion from the base game. Main is bear. You just started playing in Dragonflight? Okay, right on. How long ago did you start playing, Kestrel? Indeed, welcome to WoW. But I started over. Why did you start over? I messed up on my first character, so I deleted it and made another. Gotcha. Okay. I think just as maybe a peace of mind, I think there's really nothing you could do on a character to mess it up to the point where you'll have to start over. Like if you would go with like the wrong talent points, or for example, like you can reset your talent points. Like most stuff, you should be able to like kind of reset. That's true. You can undelete a tune. Ah, so many tornadoes. I can't escape tornadoes. They're coming for me in real life and in game, man. This is fucked. Fucking lightning. They made it so you can basically fix anything you mess up. Yeah, for sure. Which is great, I personally think. Oh my gosh. Fuck off, dude. Stupid ass tornado. Oh my. Backlight, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully well. Hope you're having a great day. Do you get doubloons? Like, so you know how when you finish an island, you get like, you know, one of those pouches of doubloons, possibly, you know, 2 or 3 pouches of doubloons, and then maybe another item or 2 that could be a pet or a random piece of transmog. Do you get all that stuff if you lose the island, or do you only get it if you win? Or maybe if you lose, you only get like 1 pouch of doubloons. And maybe I should just test it one day, because I've always been curious. Only when you win. Okay. Well, that sucks. Because, like, if I could just sit here in AFK, like, while I'm working, and even though it would take, like, 30 minutes per island, might be something you could do just for some extra doubloons that's, you know, requires 0 effort from you. Well, I'm back to where I was, so I'm happy about it. Right on. What are you playing, Kestrel? Like what type of character? What class, I suppose, is the best way to ask that. Priest? Okay, right on. Priests are cool. Especially if you like healing, having 2 options for healing specs is pretty sweet. The hell? Hey, thanks for hanging out, Des. Hope you have a great rest of your day as well. Best of luck to you and your family. I'm gonna have to be calling it a day here
What the hell are you on?
fairly soon as
What the hell
well.
are
Have you been smoking some funny cigarettes or something?
Crestel, thank you so much for the follow, man. I already said it, but again, if you have any questions about gold making, please don't hesitate to ask. Also, I do have some resources available in Discord to help with gold making. Although, considering you're new, it might just be worth taking some time to get into the professions, unless you've already done so. You should do the Harbinger quest. What is that, Bravanza? Intro quest for the War Within. They've already got quest lines introducing the War Within in the game. Is that what the Heart of Fear or whatever stuff was? Oh, okay. Not Heart of Fear, Dark Heart. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, that's what that is. I'll have to do that on a character that it matters on then. Is it a cool quest line? Is it a long quest line? You must go to... You know where Dalaran is? That's a good question for my dumbass. I think I know where it is. I think I have a I don't know. Yes, I know where Dalaran is. Cool. Yeah, I will have to do that quest line then. Not right, yeah, but I certainly will. All right, my friends, I need to call it a day at this point. I might be able to go live this evening. I don't know. I hope I can. But Jess, thank you so much for the sub earlier today. That's very kind of you. Welcome to the stream, the community, I suppose. Make sure you get your Twitch linked up with Discord. We received a couple follows since last stream. So The Real Frosty, Vintowen, Rivarge, thank you all for the follows. Also Jess for the follow on top of the sub. Mander's husband or second half slash and then Christelle, thank you also for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome to all of you. For sure going to be streaming tomorrow, and hopefully I am also able to potentially stream this evening. So anyways, with that being said, again, thank you all very much for hanging out today. Roy on YouTube, Backlight, Jordan, Rui, thank you all. Emiliano, thank you guys for hanging out. And then everybody on Twitch for hanging out. Yeah, thank you all. Have a good rest of your day, good evening, good weekend. We are going to raid Canada, and we will catch you guys next time. See ya.